Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Charity First Handicapping Challenge. And this is a brand new challenge as we crown the winner Sunday, this past Sunday. And Team Chappie won it with the NHC champion, Jim Bennis, who out handicapped 32 participants to win the title. But it starts brand new right here. Once again, everyone will have a chance to win $1,000. So hopefully Team George O and Zoe Cadman will be able to pull it off and win 5. If you win 5 in a row, you win $1,000. We got some of the best guests in the equine industry from around the country, whether they be jockeys, analysts, handicappers, trainers, and Chappie, pretty excited to start this all over again.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, George. Last tournament turned out to be very exciting, and we had a lot of good handicappers on. And, of course, my team brought home the winning payday. So here to defend the title. Let's roll.
All right, let's roll. Let me introduce my guest. I absolutely adore her. She is so much fun to watch, so much insight. I mean, she really knows horse racing. She's done it all in horse racing. Jockey, analyst, host, helps picking out horses. She does it all. You can see her on XPTV and right here live on Santa Anita in our live feed. She's wonderful, and her name is Zoe Cadman. Welcome to the show, Zoe.
Yeah, I was just actually looking behind me to see who you were talking about. There's obviously someone over there, over my shoulder. Well, great intro. Glad to be here, and I'm ready to kick Iggy's butt. And you, Chappie.
And Chappie, you may not know it, but even though she's on my team, she loves the Cubbies.
Yes. Oh, we agree on something.
Let me see. Hold on.
He's got his Chicago Cubs cup right there. All right, Chappie, tell me about your guest.
Well, I need some water. Hold on.
And the more Cubs.
My guest jockey. My man, Iggy Puglisi. Iggy having a cocktail already?
No, it's coffee, but I drink out of Cal Cup Day, Santa Anita Park giveaway. Thank you.
I like it. He's even got an old school Santa Anita shirt on from way back in the day. So okay. Iggy's ready to roll, and he's got some news, of course. New father, Iggy. Yeah. How's it going being a first-time dad?
Oh, it's tough. We gave her back and said no. No, I'm fantastic. Yeah, love it, man. Especially now, she's got a couple of bottom teeth coming in, and she's eating solids and everything. Just so I couldn't be happier. She's trying to nap right now, probably trying to, but I'm over here screaming. So at least she's not at George's house where it's really loud.
Hey, Chappie, of course, I loved Iggy as he was riding, but he also is working for us here at Santa Anita. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm always there. I'm pushing for Santa Anita, and today hoping to pick some winners, and especially for Karma, such a great charity.
All right, let me go over the rules really quickly. Pretty much each one of our contestants are going to have a $300 mythical bankroll. So they're each going to start with $300. If they push that bankroll to over $1,000, Karma will get an additional $500 on top of the money we're already donating. A fantastic cause. And each of our contestants are going to have 3 bets. $100 to win on one horse in one race here at Santa Anita. A $100 exacta. It could be the same race or a different race, either a straight $100 exacta or 2 $50 exactas. And a $100 daily double. Could be a straight $100 double or 2 $50 daily doubles. At the end of the day, whoever has the most money will move on to round 2. Whoever loses will get eliminated. If there's a tie for whatever reason, there is going to be a tiebreaker, and we'll get to that later on today. All right, let's start out. I feel confident there because Zoe, she's just great. I mean, her insight is always fantastic, a great handicapper, and hopefully we're going to take it to the house. Zoe, let's start off with $100 to win. Who are you going with and why?
I'm going to, hold on, I thought we were going in race order, so I have to find it right here. Where am I going? I'm pretty sure it's race 6.
Race 6.
Yeah, race number 6. I was trying to stay away from some of the turf races because I wasn't sure how the turf course was going to be, even if we were going to be on the turf today. I'm delighted to say we are on the turf. Turf course is listed as good. rails at 30 feet, but I'm going to go to this 7 furlong dirt race and trying to look for a price in here. Saving Sophie, Emily Ellingwood. I'm going by the numbers here and the weight off. I think Emily's a very underrated rider. She's a legitimate 110 pounds where, sometimes you get some bug riders, some older riders that may struggle with the weight. She's 100 pounds soaking wet. She's more than capable of steering one in the right direction if she's got some horse under her. She's 6-1 on the morning line. She's riding for the guy that's given her, 2 of her 3 winners to date. She gets on these horses in the morning. And I think if you go back to that 5.5 furlong race, 2 back, this horse is very, very live. So my $100 to win is going to be on Saving Sophie, the 6.
All right, in race number 6 here today, Saving Sophie, and hopefully she'll get that win. Emily's been riding very strongly of late. Love to see her have great success. We got 2 wonderful female jockeys here, Emily and Jessica, and jockey Jess is also really doing well. You know what, Chappie? Zoe's favorite movie is Calamity Jane, and we're bringing Calamity onto your team, baby. That's right. We're gonna take the win right there with Saving Sophie.
Oh, I thought you froze up there for a second. All right, Iggy, where are we going with your $100 win bet and why?
With a win bet, we are going to go to the nightcap, the last race. Just everything to me pointed to me like there's, a decent amount of speed in here. And I think Adair, the 5 horse that Mike Smith rides for Neil Drysdale, I watched a race in Aqueduct. And he's just pulling real hard early, like they're trying to get him to, to maybe route. And they're still very good numbers. But the day that horse won here, going 6.5 at Del Mar, he absolutely blew the doors off the field. And I think that he's a natural sprint horse. The mile at Aqueduct was 1 turn, but it just seemed like he just stayed even late. I think this horse is going to come motoring down with Mike Smith in the middle of the track. So my $100 win bet goes in the last race on number 5, Adair.
All right, so Adair 5-2. Mikey Smith taking the call, broke from the rail last time, but has a nice little layoff, and hopefully we can get the money there. 5-2 on the morning line, Georgie. Looks like a winner to me. Back to you.
I dare you to try to beat Zoe today. Zoe's going to take it down, baby. I just tell you that right now. Zoe, you got a $100 exacta or 2 $50 exactas or a $50 exacta box. What race are you going to and why?
You're jumping all over the place here. I was going to the double. Hold on.
We got to keep Zoe on her toes.
I can't find it. Stuck on Tampa.
Race 2, right? Race 2,
Zoe.
I'm not looking at the screen. I'm sorry. I should be looking at the screen. All right. This is my exacta box here, 2 and 6. All right. So I was originally going to put my $100 win bet on the 2 Tigers Song, but I chickened out just a little bit. So I thought I'd be better off in getting a bit more value to do an exacta box with the 6. I don't love the 6, Dr. Hoffman in here on the class drop for Peter Miller. Miller's not been on fire with these class droppers of late, but I think of all of them, if he can run second and I can get the longest shot on top, I might make some money here. But I really, really do like the 2 in here. Tiger's Song coming in here for Alfredo Marquez and Tiago.
All right, Alfredo Marquez, I love that guy, one of my favorite trainers. You seem to have a pulse on all the trainers. You're here in the mornings, just about every morning, Zoe. You know the trainers, and what is the feeling like when the announcement is that possibly in April we're going to be getting live fans again? So that's got to be exciting, not just for you, but all the trainers that you talk to. They've got to be excited as well.
It's got to be absolutely fantastic because the Santa Anita Derby is on April 3rd. So the announcement, obviously live sports with the baseball season opening up, coming in. Say if we get 20% capacity, we all know how big this place is. So pretty much everyone that wants to come should be able to come in at 20% capacity because there's just so much room at Santa Anita. We could be 10 feet apart and still have a lot of fun with a lot of people here.
Please, everybody, go to our website, santanita.com. We do have information listed there on possible reopening and what are the ramifications, like what are you going to have to do to get in. You're probably going to have to buy a seat. There's not going to be any walk-ups allowed. Of course, you must wear a mask, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. For all the details, keep your eye on santanita.com And boy, nobody's more excited than the 4 people you see on your screen right now to get live racing back here at the Great Race Place. Chappie, back to you.
Iggy, before we get to your pick, besides becoming a new dad, you also had a procedure that no one knows about recently. So breaking news here.
Breaking news.
Tell us what's going on, what happened, and where we're at.
They did. I got banged up last year, and it just took a while to get through. And with the COVID, it was just tough. But almost a month ago, they finally did a back surgery that I needed. They went in through my stomach and under my bowels and put a wedge in between some vertebrae and made me feel really good. So I'm only a month out, and I feel great. So I'm really looking forward to even just being active again, and like you guys were talking about, just any type of live community, a horse community where I can go, because I haven't even been able to be a part of it in the AM, on the backside. So to be back with live racing and feeling better, it's I'm super excited.
Nice. Well, you'll be feeling better after this victory today. Where are we going with our exacted why?
Oh, man. My heart sunk into this watching, not knowing where the rails were going to be, if we were going to have turf racing or not. But I'm going to stick with the two older mares that really sprint home fast in the first race. I'm going to go with the 2 chalky horses in here. And the rails are at 30. I'm going to need a trip, maybe with both of them. I'm going to do a $50 exacta box. 4-7. That's the 4 Sugary for Marty Jones was so explosive last time. That's an older mare that just tore that field apart last time. She's run fast numbers before, so I don't expect anything different than that performance. And Clearly Gone has just been facing tougher. And all of her races are good. That she was loaded, behind horses and finally got out. The second was really good. I can't separate them. So I'm going to do $50 exacta box in the first race, 4-7.
All right, Georgie, 4-7. We're going to eat a little chalk, but it doesn't matter. We're going to get on the board with an exacta box in the first. Back to you, buddy.
That sounds good. We're going to end the day with a daily double, $100 daily double. Zoe, where are you going with that daily double?
I'm going races 7 and 8. This is the last one, so I can actually remember which one I did. I'm going to go with the favorite, drawn on the outside, going 1.25 miles for the hot hand of Richard Boltus, teaming up with Flavian Pratt here. I know she got beat a length last time out, going 1.8 miles, but Boltus's stats from having a couple of months off are through the roof, and especially stretching out for her. I think she's the logical play in here for me, so I'll take her, and then I'll go to race number 8. I do like the horse on the outside that Iggy likes, and that is the Drysdale horse. Am I on the right race? Hold on, Adair. But I just question Drysdale's ability to actually crank one to get ready to run a short distance first off the bat. I know this horse run at Del Mar, so I'm going to use the 5 Adair, but I'm going to back it up with the 3 in here as well. Hold on. Am I going the right way?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
it's
maybe. Who else do you like in there, Zoe?
3-8 with 5.
We had you 3-8 in the 7th. Lady Crocker and disappearing. That's not it.
No, I'm going to single the 8.
The 8 with the 3-5. Okay, cool.
See, that's why shouldn't be reading the graphics.
Yeah.
I don't see them.
I will never be invited on here again.
No. Well, I mean, no, you won't. No, I'm kidding.
And then going 3-5 in the last.
Perfect. Zoe, before we get to Iggy, you talk a lot to Bab Baffert. What's it like right now for him? And life is good. I mean, life is good for him, obviously, but life is good. Did he come out of that race okay? He looks like he's going to be a strong favorite for the Kentucky Derby.
Well, I think Baffert's just sick of answering everyone's question on why the horse was leaning out down the lane.
Right.
So the horse seems to come back. We'll just see what happens in his next start. I mean, he ran 107 by a speed figure. California Chrome ran 108 in the San Felipe, and he still managed to win the Derby. So if anyone can handle a bounce factor, Baffert's horses don't usually bounce off a big number purely for the fact that they're just so much fitter than the rest of them. We just have to see how he came out. I don't know if he lugged out because there's a problem. I don't know if he lugged out because it was a big board. We just don't know. The only person that really knows is Bob, and I'm pretty sure he's just keeping his cards close to his chest right now.
It's funny because Mike Smith got criticized for taking Charlatan to the inside. Now he got criticized for taking Life is Good to the outside. He can't win. Well, I'll tell you, poor Mike Smith. Go ahead, Chappie.
I was going to say, Zoe, so the plan, too, is Life is Good's coming back for the Santa Anita Derby, right? And they don't know where Medina's Spirit's going yet?
Yeah, Medina Spirit will probably go out of town. I mean, that's the plan thus far as I know. But, I mean, the thing with Bob that makes him so good is that he will nominate everywhere and give himself lots of options. And he just doesn't decide who's getting on the plane until the very last minute. So he can always call an audible. Trust me, there'll be room on the plane for him wherever he goes.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
All right, Iggy, where are we going with our double and why, my friend?
Oh, the daily double. I am going to key off of the third race, the number 1 On Mars. Another grass race, rails out. I'm going to need a trip. I'm going to fall a lot on Mike Smith today. Hopefully we can work out trips. I think there's plenty of speed in here. And this filly is really coming into being really good. I think she's going to take a leap and become one of those really good horses. The last replay of her, the February 12th race, she is loaded inside. Mike's got really nowhere to go, and he makes a real deep angle out, and she explodes at him. I mean, she's absolutely going 2 to their 1, the last 100 yards at least. So I think, again, there's enough speed in here. I'm hoping to get a trip somewhere. I'm going to go from On Mars is going to be my single. I'm going to bet $100 double straight. Again, taking a shot to the 4th race, a first-time starter because she's drawn outside and her works looked phenomenal. I don't think this is the strongest maiden special weight in the world. We're going to have to deal with Baffert on the inside with the speed horse and second off the layoff. I just don't think that they're as good as the Mandela Miss P, the Into Mischief filly, drawn outside. So a straight $100 double from On Mars, Mike Smith, the 1 to a first-time starter, Mrs. P, in the 4th. Straight.
All right, and going with that first-time starter, Mandela doesn't always get him cranked up first time, but the workout reports give it glowing workouts. Have you watched that horse in the morning, Zoe?
I have. She looks stellar. She is facing 4-year-old. She's a 3-year-old. We're early in the year, so that's my only push against her. I actually think the really interesting horse in there is the Enebish Gambit 5-year-old who comes in there with some bullet works. She's intriguing to me. Now, I will concede that Mandela looks like he's supposed to win that race, but we're still in the beginning of March, and I just have a question with 3-year-olds facing older. Are there any standouts in there? Probably not. She probably wins. As for On Mars in there, Mike Smith didn't think he needed his whip. He tossed it to the outfield. So he even lost his whip. So I like On Mars in there as well. Just depends on whether she'll handle maybe the softer going today.
And Phil D'Amato's certainly been on fire, too.
He's on fire.
Yeah.
Don't forget Mongolian Panther, Missy P, all of those runners, especially first-time starters. You can see the workouts for absolutely free over at xbtv.com. It's an invaluable tool that you definitely should take advantage of over there at xbtv.com. Let's go to the tiebreaker. It's going to be race number 5. We're going to give our contestants a chance to look at race number 5 briefly in case they end in a tie, 0-0 or 1200, who knows? This will be the tiebreaker. Chappie, rock, paper, scissors. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
You got it.
I got it. Zoe, you go first. Who's your tiebreaker pick in race number 5?
Oh, you see, I'm going to go Tis Hot and Dusty, Eric Kruljack. The half to the Chosen Vron, who's actually a pretty nice horse, even though he didn't show it last time out. Gets Piper, gets the weight off, go 2 back on the dirt. I think this horse is going to be pretty solid in here.
Tis Hot and Dusty, and we're going to be dusting you and Iggy. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to just dust you guys. Who you going with the tiebreaker? We're going to be so far ahead, the tiebreaker is going to be meaningless, but go ahead.
We don't even need the tiebreaker, but just in case, Iggy, for blanks and giggles, what are we doing in the 5th?
Oh, man, I hate to do the chalk thing, but I don't really like anybody else in there. I'd have to go with Burning Turf, the 7.
All right. We're going Chalk City, 9 to 5 morning line. That's fine by me, George. We just want the victory.
Yeah, and Dan Blacker, I do want to congratulate him for getting his first Grade 1 victory. Stellar performance. He's such a nice guy. You know, you say that about a lot of trainers, but I really mean it. Dan Blacker, such a nice individual. I'm so happy for him winning his Grade 1, hit the road, really hit the inside, and did a number on that field. So congratulations to him. I'm giving you a pre-congratulations, Zoe, because I know we're going to take this. And anyway, thank you guys for being part of the shows. Chappie, any last words before we say goodbye?
No, I appreciate it. It was fun, and we'll keep this rolling, and Iggy and I will move on to the round 2.
Let's go. Good luck, everybody.
Right.
Go
Thank
Cubbies.
you.
Yeah, go Cubbies. Thank